What is up? What is up, YouTube, man? I am sorry to be bringing you some bad news. Irv Gotti, man, has just passed away. Somebody sent me this video and we was going to do this, and then I found out that the story done got deeper, man. Let's do this reaction also. 50 Cent reacts to Irv Gotti being put on life support after second stroke. Irv Gotti was put on life support. We was about to do this reaction. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about also he has passed away, man. So we got another video. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Blaze today when Rick Ross responds to 50 Cent. Well, it's a sad day today for hip hop. Murder Inc. CEO Irv Gotti is currently on life support after suffering a stroke. According to multiple hip hop sources, Irv Gotti reportedly is not responsive following a stroke and brain bleed. Now, this is not the first health issue he's dealt with recently. Last year in August, he suffered a minor stroke and he had to walk around with a walker. Irv Gotti's been struggling with diabetes for years, which caused him to have a minor stroke, and he's since changed his diet. But this news that has currently came has been a shocker because people thought he was getting better, but now he's not. The Breakfast Club, I spoke upon it this morning. Take a look at this clip.
There are rumors and alleged reports circulating that Irv Gotti, who I know is a friend to the room, is currently on life support. Now, this, from what is being alleged, is because of a stroke that he had that left him on the life support situation. And there have been talks about, he's supposed
we know about all this.
The resort that
in Bali?
Yeah, in Bali, where Russell Simmons is, and a lot of people would have done some stuff. And we know that the last time we saw him, it was when he was, walking on that cane.
Yeah.
And there were reports about a stroke then. So Russell
Geronimo, Ja Rule, Ashanti, DMX, he was the one that helped DMX in his career. Even Jay-Z helped Jay in his career when he was there to produce Can I Live. So he's definitely one of those ones. Straight off the DJ. Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
DJ before he's DJ Irv, so
all the
definitely
prayer
send prayers
warriors.
to
Irv Gotti was the man, y'all.
There are rumors and
Yeah, but we definitely got to give him his flowers. Like they said, he had a huge impact on the hip hop culture he brought. He saved Def Jam. So the hip hop community had a lot to say, and people are sad. Russell Simmons posted a message because he was the last person that actually spoke to Irv Gotti, and this is what he posted. He said, "I spoke to my good friend Irv very recently. He was, as always, incredibly energetic and optimistic. We talked about his new idea. I gave him the number to the person he needs to speak to. Then I expressed my concern about his health. He agreed that it needed his attention. He promised me that it would come to GDAS and I undergo tests and begin natural and medical treatments. I promised him that if he came, I would guarantee that he add 20 years to his life. He never got to come. This is all so disturbing. So many of my friends are at risk. America food, lack of exercise, and the toxic, frantic environment is killing my friends one after another. Today I'm praying for Irv and all black men my age and under that are poisoning you. Please pay attention." Wow. So Uncle Rush.
That's exactly why I am here in the Philippines. American food, man, is so not food anymore. Even the food here tastes more, the eggs taste more healthier. The chicken tastes more chickenier. But hey, we got to get our health together. Drink more water, man. Drink more water. Forget them sodas and all the Pepsis and Cokes and all that sugar and color that's in your. Stop drinking that stuff, man, and make yourself drink more water. Period. That's the answer.
Is a friend of Irv Gotti, and they've definitely had a very successful business relationship over many years. So we all know that Russell Simmons probably has his best interest, and what he's saying is possibly true. So he wasn't the only person that had things to say. 50 Cent always got something crazy to say about somebody. And look what 50 Cent posted. 50 Cent posted a clip of the article, Irv Gotti on life support, friends and family saying their goodbye. And he said, damn, I wanted him to see my new show. This man does not stop. He don't even care if somebody's on life support. He's still gonna find a way to troll him. People don't know why 50 Cent has so much of a issue with Irv Gotti, but in this clip right here, he explains why he feels 50 Cent has issues with him.
About career mistakes. One miss that I wondered about before all the beef with 50 and all of that stuff. He came to Def Jam and presented a demo. 50? Yeah, that's what he said. He says he presented a demo and you all rejected his
Well,
demo.
I rejected him a lot. Like, I was blocking him. Just quite honestly, because he was shitting on us.
Even before there was beef?
He
Like
was shitting
early.
on us. Murder, your life's on the line.
That was early.
Yeah, he was
That
shitting on us from the
99.
conception of his career. He was coming at us. So anybody who called me, they would call me when he would leave the office and say, yo, 50's over with interest in time. So I put him with me. Don't call me for no records. Don't call me for nothing. So I basically, but I hated on him to where he landed with M and Dre.
Right.
I'm a way smarter person now. I would organize his deal and control it. I could have controlled it because I was so hot. I could have let him sign with Atlantic or DJ Clue, who's my man, and then Atlantic and Craig Cowman. I could have controlled that shit. And he would have never got dun dun.
Right.
He would have never got that Dre monster. You understand? But I done blocked this to where he fell in the lap of Eminem,
Right.
biggest rapper in the universe with a white fan base that all became his fan base.
Right. So if you could do it again.
If I could do it again,
Take the emotions
see,
out
that's
of it.
why I said, that's why I said now, after I went through everything, I smile at everything I went through because it's made me who I am now. It will be no more shit like that. It ain't gonna be
Learning.
no more mistakes. I'm
Learning how to learn from your mistakes.
now because I'm gonna sit back and calmly assess the situation. I'm like,
Yeah.
the label sucks. Let him sign that.
Right.
He was on Sony. What happened? Nothing. He was on thing. Him and Dre made him, and him bouncing to him. They made him.
Yeah, so that backstory is pretty interesting. He could have really controlled 50 Cent's career, but him blocking 50 Cent so hard was the main reason that 50 ended in the lap of Dr. Dre and Eminem, which made him as big as he is today. So like I said earlier, Irv Gotti suffered a stroke last year back in August. And this was the video where Rock 100 revealed that he had a stroke.
Keeping up, it's nothing to rap, huh? With old Irv Gotti.
What happened with Irv?
Oh my God. Let me check Google.
How I missed that? Don't you have like a lawsuit or something from the chick?
No, let me miss Google. Let me hear. Oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all see what he looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here with this. He is. Oh shoot, I need my glasses, y'all. I done clicked on something I ain't had no business clicking on. Made a minute, y'all. History. Let's go with this right here. Tisha always drops some good information. So
Gotti, you have officially passed away. I guess all the rumors were true. If you guys don't know, Sandra Rose, All Hip Hop, and a bunch of people close to Irv Gotti are reporting that he has officially passed away. They are saying that he is officially brain dead. Now, apparently, he had suffered a massive stroke, and we'll get into the details. But the industry is reeling from this, especially reeling. He was only 54 years old.
Wow,
Let's get into
54
all these
years
details
old. Here we
because
go.
they are. It's really, really concerning. It's really, really concerning because I just don't understand. They're saying that these were complications. 50 Cent literally heard that Irv Gotti passed away and said, damn, I guess that means he's not going to be able to see my new shows. They called 50 Cent's a heart colder than a polar bear's toenails because 50 Cent has jumped the shark. He is trolling a dead man's family about him passing away.
See, that's how rumors start, man. That's not what happened. The story was, this is facts, man, that he's on life support. He wasn't passed away. He went to the hospital. That's the way we looking at it. And he's back in the hospital for some complications. That's all we know, right? So 50 started posting or whatever. They didn't think he was gonna die. They didn't think he was dead. They still don't even know if he dead yet. The information is coming as fast as they can get it. You feel me? So if he's dead, or 50 knew he was dead, he wouldn't be saying that. That's facts. That's all.
Anyway, right? He toenails because 50 Cent has jumped the shark. He is trolling a dead man's family about him passing away. Anyway, right? So anyway, here's what allegedly did it. They're saying that he has been declared dead. So his heart is still beating. His heart is still beating, but that is through like a ventilator. His brain has been declared brain dead. This is directly from sources with allhiphop.com. They are surprisingly accurate with all the reporting. They said details about what led exactly to Irv Gotti's health crisis remain sparse, but Twitter is exploding with rumors. Now, nobody knows why he had a massive stroke. I know Whack 100 last year was saying that he had a minor stroke because of his diabetes. But what led to a massive stroke was somebody 54 years with money, and he got super, super skinny too. So I don't think his insulin would have been a problem because he has type 2 diabetes. Anyway, sources tell All Hip Hop that he was legally declared dead this morning, Wednesday, February 5th, at the age of 54. Declared dead could mean a couple of different things. Legally, it means a person has been recognized as no longer alive. The most common way to declare death is circulatory death. That's when your heart stops pumping. And they stop breathing permanently. It can happen after a heart attack or if CPR or breathing machines are unsuccessful. Brain death, on the other hand, occurs when a person has sustained a catastrophic brain injury that permanently stops all brain function, which can happen after a massive stroke or traumatic brain injury. A person may be brain dead even if their heart is still beating with the help of a ventilator. The news comes days after he suffered another stroke, causing a brain to bleed. The circumstances surrounding his condition have yet to be revealed, but Irv Gotti has a history of health ailments. Reps for Irv Gotti have remained silent, leaving fans and industry insiders speculating as they rally behind him. In early 2024, he disclosed the toll the disease diabetes had taken in his life. He said, "Diabetes is deteriorating my body." He admitted in a candid interview, adding that he struggled to adhere to a healthy lifestyle and manage his insulin intake consistently. It's a photo surfaced of him walking with a cane and appearing visibly slimmer. The stroke served as a wake-up call, and since then, Irv Gotti had reportedly made significant life changes, including adopting a more health-conscious diet. Despite the adjustments, Gotti's fame for hits with artists like Ashanti and Ja Rule have been vocal about the challenges of living with diabetes. He spoke openly about the battle in interviews, often using his platform to shed light on the difficulties of managing the condition while maintaining a hectic lifestyle in the music industry. What actually caused this stroke? Because just hear me out. Kim Kardashian and everyone in between is on Ozempic. And that's supposed to be for helping people that are in an Irv situation. Did he not? I know he has the money. Why is everybody that don't need Ozempic actually have it? And the people that actually need Ozempic are not getting it. Is there some type of situation? Also, do you had money access for private chefs, private cooks? And somebody you don't even need to do. You could hire somebody full time to go around with you and give you the insulin when you needed it. Moreover, there are a lot of studies, not even studies, proof, overseas and even in America, I think even Harvard University Medical School acknowledged that type 2 diabetes can now be cured with diet and exercise. Now,
Yes,
I don't know if
facts.
he was so far gone that it couldn't help, but he was definitely in the situation that his money could afford to make sure he lived the healthiest lifestyle. And he knows that So it had to be something else. I know we're guessing it's diabetes, but
Yes.
maybe it was something else. And how after you don't have a stroke? Like, I don't know if this was diabetes that took him under. I know he had a mini stroke and he dealt with diabetes, but maybe it was a comorbidity because this doesn't make sense. Reports were spreading that Irv Gotti was in a vegetative state and on life support. Allegedly, he had several
already.
strokes and bleeding on the brain. It's also being rumored that family and friends are saying their final goodbyes, but it's yet confirmed. Okay, were these strokes man-made? It's none of my business, and the family doesn't have to release the information, but were these strokes man-made? Like, what is going on? It's actually sad. There's like something in the system that if you have access to all that and you have access to all that money and all that access and you still are not receiving adequate care or even caring for yourself, what else is there? And again, I don't want to turn this into like what's wrong, but there is poison everywhere in the system.
Exactly.
Everyone, regardless of their age,
Right.
is dropping dead. There's cancer, there's strokes, there's this, there's that. The pot's got carcinogens. You can't use plastic straws. Guess what? Those paper straws that you use, there's carcinogens in that. The air fryer has carcinogens. Walmart just did a recall on its broccoli with Costco's and a whole bunch of other stores because apparently there was listeria, a fatal, deadly form of listeria. Don't eat the broccoli right now. That was found, and they're doing a huge, massive recall. You could die from the broccoli. The fruits are covered with pesticides. Half of the vegetables are even, like, they look like they're half wilted in the supermarket, and when you get them home, the pesticides are braked in. There's GMOs, so you're not getting all the nutrients. The soil that the vegetables are growing in are depleted. So even though it might be an orange, it might only have 30% of the vitamin C that an orange from
This is
1980 had.
This is fact.
On top of that, the chicken's being recalled. Don't eat farm-raised fish because there's some type of parasite in there. The chicken has something going on. The beef, you may or may not be able to eat it. All of the food in the food supply is rotten. The air is not healthy. The water, they just tested 40 million homes for water around the U.S. What did they find in there? Antidepressants, heart medication, Viagra, antipsychotics, because our filtration systems have not caught up to modern medicine. So
Come on now.
use tap
You're right.
water and even a Brita tap water, regular filters don't get it all out. We are literally surrounded by poison. And I can't help but think it's on purpose, because when you keep your body supports the mind. And when you keep a population unhealthy, because everything you eat, even when you try to eat healthy, unless you are the richest of the richest and you have your own garden and your own meat and your own animals, right? Unless you are the richest of the rich, everything you eat on some level is poisoned. Literally, the stuff you put in your hair causes cancer. The stuff you put in your eyes, the stuff you put on your lips. Everything causes some type of disease. So if you keep the people sick, right? When your body's sick, it means your mind's sick. And when your mind's sick, that's when you try to go to drugs, alcohol, narcotics, all this stuff, smack suggestion, port, like all these things, because you're trying to soothe an unhealthy mind.
Yes.
And then you have a sick body and mind, and it makes it easier to control. And
Come
then
on
they just
now.
become slave labor where they're just working just to pay you. I
Come
know what
on
you're
now.
saying, T-Sat. We were just talking about Irv Gotti. Why are we into this? But it just
Keep
makes
going,
it that
girl.
if you have this much money and access and you could not get it together, and I don't mean to say like to blame him, but and you can't find a way to live in this society and be healthy, what does that say for everybody else? You guys, listen, I don't know about this diabetes being the cause. It might be something else. I'm sure in due time, his family may release what's going on, but prayers up to his family, prayers up to his family, because anybody dying at 54, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yes. She went off on a situation, y'all. What she's trying to say is, we understand the food is bad and all this other stuff, but Irv Gotti has enough money where he can have a private chef, get healthier food, instead of just eating out at any old restaurant or whatever. You know you have some health issues. So that's not what killed him. You know, all these allegedly people have been dropping. Maybe somebody had something to do with him dropping. She didn't say that, but that's what she wanted to say, I'm thinking, allegedly. But at the same time, man, that's why I'm in the Philippines, man. I'm looking at new ways to get out of eating that food that's in the United States. Y'all research some of that food, man, even in the restaurants. It's so processed and so ugly because it's all about making money. It's all about making money, that's it. Look here, rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man. I'm hoping to God that he's died of natural causes. I hope it was no foul play behind it. But I gotta hurry up and put this video up, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.